Let's just wait a second to get everybody into the room before we get started. Uh, oh, while we're waiting to let the room fill up, just be aware that this video will only stay up for 24 hours. And I mean, not all of it. All of it will not be up. This video will come down after 24 hours because this video is really regulated to my High Vibe Evolve Pedestal Wives workshop, my people in that group. So this video will not stay up long, so I suggest you enjoy while I give you some game here today. We have an important conversation to have. He isn't into you, or is he? Let's talk about it. First of all, if this is the first time you've been on my live stream, my name is Bro. Welcome to the Pedestal Wife Society. Welcome Instagram and YouTube. And I'm just going to let you get into the rooms because you don't want to miss this because, like I said, this content will be going down. The video on YouTube will be minimized, which means you only get 10 minutes of this conversation. And it will be put in the High Vibe Dating for Evolved Pedestal Wives. You will have access. But this will come down because of what I'm about to say. This will come down. It will not be on social media. I'm not one of those content creators that like my game content on social media. I don't do it. So, hello, Instagram. Hi. Hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, dear. Did you catch my DM? I probably did not. Hey, Pedal Wife, I need you on YouTube. I need you on YouTube because there's something I want you to put into the comments. I need you on YouTube. Unless you're here in both places, I need you over here as my mod for a reason because I need you to be in here answering a specific question I got in my DM. Since people want to have that conversation, we're going to have that conversation. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about he isn't that into you, or is he? I'm starting to get the feeling a lot of us do not understand what a man is into us. Thank you, babe. Thank you for coming over here. I know you were over here, but I need you here. I need you here so that you can answer this specific question here because I keep having it come over in my DMs all the time. And I want to clarify over here in Instagram and YouTube. My bag is securing marriage. I know how to secure a relationship and get longevity and get princess treatment and teach you how to have that also. That is my bag. I am not sugaring. I'm not a finesser. So I give you the game from my perspective on how I would do it. Do I have women in my community that legit have that lifestyle and they can advise you? Yes, you can. Now she may charge you a price and you should pay it because she's good at what she does. If she's willing to answer a question that I had in my DM, we'll get to that. And she's free to answer or not. I'm not gonna implore her or advise her to do so. But we have to start. Let's start from the beginning. He isn't that into you. One of the things we have to realize in my High Vibe Evolve Pedestal Wife community, I gave you 4 tests and I also gave you a strategy for up to 6 dates in order how to set the expectation for princess treatment. And it works. But one of the questions that keep coming up is that how do I get more out of him if he isn't into me? I'm going to tell you from my perspective. And then, Pedestal Wife, if you want to go ahead and chime in, babe, you're welcome. Trust me when I tell you that my mod is getting information from her is like getting information from me. So don't dismiss anything that she gives you. My thing, my bag, I don't deal with men who don't deal with me, which means when I was out here dating, I would never deal with a man who did not want me. I did not put energy in trying to figure out how to get more from him from a man who doesn't like me. Because if a man is into you, there are 4 things that you're going to be able to see right off gate. 1, he's going to be calling, he's going to be texting, he's going to give you gifts, he's going to want to solve your problem. And here's the one that no one talks about on social media because maybe they don't know. So I'm going to tell you all. He's going to be vetting you also. While you're vetting him, he's going to be vetting you. Which means while you're trying to get to know him and you're trying to go deeper and use those informational questions that I gave you in the High Vibe Pedestal Wives workshop, he's going to be doing the same. But if a man doesn't want you, there is a ceiling. I call it the ceiling effect, which means there's a certain level a man is willing to do for you when he's not into you. If a man wants to just get between your legs and have you drop those robes, there's a certain level that he's willing to do for you. Let's say it's $40. That may be all. And there is nothing you can do possibly to squeeze more out of this particular man because he isn't into you. And if he's willing to offer more, there's going to be an exchange. He's going to throw things up that you're not going to care to hear. When a man doesn't want you, he doesn't see you in that manner. He doesn't see you as the woman that he would love to spoil and take care of in that manner. And you have to have that sugar, by the way. These women who are able to land these men who are to give to them in the lifestyle of sugaring, the man likes them. He wants them. He's willing to hang around to see if he can get the, you know what. So I would say, recognize when he isn't that into you and realize that every man has a ceiling. And when you hit that ceiling with that particular man that isn't into you, baby, there's nothing you can possibly do to get more out of a man who doesn't see your value. And I don't want you all to get on this path of trying to figure out, okay, how I'm going to get more out of this guy. How can I get him to do this, this, and this? When this man don't see your value, he doesn't see that you're worthy, you have a ceiling. Now, what is that ceiling? I don't know. My suggestion is to vet well, to make sure that this man is actually into you, to make sure this man is actually reaching out to you, either texting or calling. I would suggest calling. People who put the effort into call you on the phone, even though it sounds old fashioned, this means he literally wants to hear your voice. He literally wants to connect with you. If he's wanting to give you gifts, I'm going to say about gifts, y'all need to be careful with just the gifts. I know on social media, y'all think a man is into you because he's willing to pay for something or give gifts. Let me tell you this. That just means that he's willing to do what it takes to get what he desires. That may be his ceiling. His ceiling may not be $40. Maybe this man is willing to pay a couple of bills in order to experience or see if he can get what he can get from you. And he still may not be into you. Do never negate your feelings, your emotions, how you feel being around him, not being open. We're not going to say overly emotional now. Let's not do that. Let's say how you feel in his presence, how you feel around this man, what he says, his actions and behaviors. What is that like? That helps you determine if this man likes you. When this man is wanting to get to know you on a deeper level, and I'm not talking about what is your favorite color, and I'm not talking about what is your favorite food. When he is trying to vet you to the extent of you vetting him, that is what they're not telling you. And this will lead you, ladies and gentlemen, because I know men watch me also, this can lead you to the path of marriage. When you get a man that's trying to vet you equally as you're trying to vet him, then you may have something. Then it's easier to receive from him because he's going to give. I am not one to try to do more in order to get a man to give to me if I can tell off bat that this man isn't that into me. And if I can tell off bat that this man has a ceiling. If I can tell off bat that this man has my name beside $40. Or it could be a nice dinner. Do not get deceived by a nice dinner. Do not get deceived by a gift. Do not get deceived by all the things, because that does not necessarily mean that he's into you. That means that he might be just doing those things until he can get what he desires, and then he's going to move around and move along. So we have to make sure that it's not just steps that we're going by. I know I gave you steps. I'm supposed to, especially when I'm dealing with young women and young women, young housewives who really don't understand the game. So yes, I gave you step by step. I gave you concepts. I gave you a vetting strategy. Why did I do that? Because I wanted you to be successful, but I do not want you to be dependent. Trust me when I say you better trust you first. You are the ultimate person that you should trust when it comes down to vetting, because you're the person that's there. You know what he said. You know his mannerisms. You know what he's currently doing. You just know. So you better trust yourself. You can tell when this man is into you, where he's calling you every single day, where he's trying to connect with you every single day, where he's trying to vet deeper all the time. He's trying to find out more about you, not play games with you. And trust me, you know the difference when a man's trying to play games with you versus he trying to get to know you. When a man's trying to play games with you, it's all surface level. It means nothing. This is along the lines of what's your sign? What's your colors? What's your favorite foods? He is not trying to find out the nitty gritty about who you are as a woman. and you should be able to recognize that there's no connection. He's not trying to create a bond. He's not even trying to create dates that shows that he has intention of anything more serious. Y'all part dates aren't it. If a man truly wants to impress you and wants to do well by you and wants to make sure that he knows that he is serious, he's gonna do the best he possibly can with the money that he has and the resources that he has to impress you. So he's not going to be taking you to parks. He's not going to be taking your free activities. He's going to want to spend a little couple. He's going to want to spend some change on you. All right, so let's see what everybody's saying, and I'll take a break right there. I want you to ingest all of that because that's important. That's one of the things they don't tell you all because you all think that, oh, a man bought me a gift. That's it. A gift